Hey, people. I got two games going on, and so this one's on the floor. All right. Okay, so it's hopefully no limit calls. I tried to call him. No limit. If you're up, give me a call. I'm sure how this is going to work out, but let's see what we can do. It's America, USA turn. This is No Limits House Rule Game 18. It's America's turn, turn 4, so we can actually do something. And yeah, this is how we're going to do this. Um, I usually phone call and then record on my phone, but my wife is up using her phone. So here we go. I am going to, I've got $72 to spend. So 40, 50, 60, 72. As far as I know, I looked at my video and I didn't see the amount that I had. So we're going to go with 72, and we are going to declare war on Spain. So this is not a great move as far as me being a historian and all that kind of stuff. And would have America really done that? But on the other hand, it has the advantage of fixing the map, is what I would say. It fixes the map, makes it so that you can get where you got to go and doesn't slow down America. And so it's turn 4 and America would get to 91, and then turn 5 they would finally get to Normandy or Norway, unless you're blocked by the German Navy. But this sort of fixes the map. Okay, so I'm going to buy 2 tech dice for sure. And then I was trying to figure out how many transports I need, since I do have bombers and they can paratrooper. I think I got 2 free bombers, 2 free paratroopers. These paratroopers, unlike my Schultze game, these paratroopers have to fly on airplanes, on bombers. In the Schultze game, paratroopers operate out of air bases. They're free, and they move 3 spaces. And then we modified the out-of-box rule to include 3 spaces when accompanied by ground units, which I think is pretty necessary to curb that amazing ability. So we are going to attack Spain, but I've got to buy first. So let me set up the attack, and then I'll figure out what I have to buy. So I am going to, I think, just bring them over on boats. I'm trying to minimize the boats, obviously, because if I can minimize the boats, then I don't have to. The first thing we do actually is we roll for tech dice. So I'd love to know if I'm getting long-range aircraft. If I'm getting long-range aircraft, I'd love to use those bombers on the German fleet. So if I get a 4 or less, I can use that, and I can use it right away. As far as I understand the rules. So let's set this up. Okay, so let's assume we have to use the boats. Okay, so we've got 5 boats here, transports, and we've got 5 men coming in on the transports. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we've got artillery, tank, and another artillery from mid coast, and we will bring in 2 mechs. And this blue chip would be a mech. There's a blue chip in the middle of nowhere, and central, it's a mech. And I could change that out right now, so I apologize. Where are my chips? I'm going to say this white one is. There we go. Changed out. Okay, so and that would be the invasion, and then the aircraft would come in with that, obviously. And obviously the aircraft carriers come over, cruiser comes over, Destroyer could go to 104 to block. Subs go to 91, so they can either go Italy way. I do have a boat in 64. That's a non-con, but I'll move it up here to 101. The bombers. Where are the bombers going? Okay, so then I need a second round, obviously, an injection. Plus, I need to support my. So I think we're going to need. Um, we are going to go with. It is late game, and I need that tech, so I might go with 4 dice. It would be kind of insane. 3 dice is usually the max, is what I do. That would give me 50% chance, right? So, whoops. So that would be 3 dice. Okay, so then 4, 5, and 6 would. I'm sorry, I need a 6. Okay, so then let's see. No limit yet. Okay, so then I believe I'm going to Java with my Navy, and then FEC will follow me and drop an air base in Java, and make myself a total pest. Or we could go to Philippines, which probably is a better idea. He didn't put up blockers this time, which is just kind of awesome. Which means he's trying for the quick Calcutta crush. We'll see how that goes. I have 8. So I assume everyone watches No Limit, but obviously he destroyed a force in Shanxi with the German Air Force, with the Japanese Air Force. He was proud about it, even though, of course, Japan starts with, 3 times as many airplanes as anybody else, almost 2.5 times as many aircraft as Germany. Just an absurd. It's for playability, and I totally get that. But very ahistorical. They did not have an air force that was 2.5 times. Not to mention the kamikazes, 2.5 times larger than any other air force on the board, and 3 times as large as the American Air Force, and even 2.5 times as large as the Germans. So, so I need I need to support my fleet. What I like to put out there is, I think I got to rebuild a fleet, because I'm assuming I want to be killed, or I want the Japanese to attack me, be distracted from their main objective, but have to attack me. If I owned Philippines, why in the world wouldn't I build a factory there? If I can take it, I make him come to me. Useless for him. That's interesting. All right. Let me just check and make sure I've got sound, because I've never done that one. Okay. Hello? Hello? Yep. Got it. Okay. Good. Got sound. All right. So then let's build a navy. Obviously, we need a destroyer. Obviously, we need a sub. And let's let that be it right now. And then we need some transports to get more units over to. There's no air base, so he can't attack me with the Air Force. I'm going to try to take out that Navy. Doesn't have any scrambling fighters. So, really like No Limit to talk to me right now. Okay, so it's absurdly early. All right, let's get some more troops going into. Can't delay. Can't have gaps in your supply chain. So let's try to do what we can here. 3, that would be, I need support units. Okay, I'm going to need an anti-aircraft in there. So therefore, I'm pulling one back, and that one air grounder. Oh, two, one, two, four. One stand back so that I can grab. I think two are staying back. See what that puts me at. I would take a mech back and a mech. Okay, so that would be 3 men, 2 artillery, 2 tanks. That's 6 men versus his 6 men plus my planes. 1 bombardment. And that would enable me to bring later on. I'll put 64 back there for a second. That would enable me later on to bring the anti-aircraft guns, which could be handy as I move forward. Six men. Obviously, I can bring one more plane in, plus the bombers to attack to get that over with as quickly as possible. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Paratroopers, I'm going to use the 2 paratroopers I get. I'm going to bring 1 bomber in to carry the paratroopers. I'll put that in the ocean. And the 2 bombers will actually accompany me to get this battle over with as quickly as possible. That'll leave 1 to bring an anti-aircraft. So that makes sense. I like anti-aircraft guns going along with the Air Force, so therefore I will do that. That means there is 2 boats already back there. Five men. I'm going to put the 2 guys in the ocean that are paratroopers. I screwed this up last time badly, and I didn't roll any paratrooper units, which was 8 rolls, substantial rolls. I really need more troops back in Belarus because that's 8 rolls. That last roll shouldn't even happened. And just because I got lucky doesn't mean that we shouldn't do it right. So actually, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to roll 8 dice, and that I think should come out of the Germans that are surviving in that last round of combat in the miracle at in Minsk. The miracle of Minsk. So I'm going to roll that right now. And this would be the paratroopers. And I only got 1 hit. So 1 hit. Wah, wah, wah. So you'd have 1 less tank to kill 1 less unit, and that would give me, if we did that, and that would give me 1 more artillery. 1 artillery left. So I'm going to put that on the board, no limit, and I'll put it on top of a dice, the 1 dice. Let's see if you accept that as legit. But I think it is legit because I didn't roll any of my paratroopers. I had them bunched wrong. I should have bunched the mechs along with the. So the mechs were a combined arm. Okay, so then what do we got here? $72. We have not 72. We have 55 plus 2, $57. This would give us 57 minus 6. That's 41. Destroyer would give us 6. Would give us 35. 35 minus 8. That would give us 28. 27. 27. This would give us 20. This would give us 13. And this would give us 13. 2 men is 6. That would give us $7. That would give us like that. All right, let's see how that looks. No big bonuses for the Americans, even in his game, nor in mine, to be honest. All right, so then let's add it up again. That's 9 and 4 is 13. That gives us $20. That's right here's 15. 7 and 8 is 15. That's 35. 41. 57. 57 and 15. Okay, so let's see. I need 5 more bucks. If we did that, we take that off, we get 5 more bucks. And then what's 5 more bucks do for me? You know what? I'm gonna go. No, I don't want long. I don't really need long range aircraft. That's right. I forgot about that. So I want to buy. That'll give me $10 more. $10 more would give me an airplane, and I do need airplanes. And that could go either way, depending on what I think at the moment. Okay, so let's see. So I got 5 for a dice. And that would give me 5 from 72 to 67. So that's all 57. That's 67 plus 5. Okay, that's what we'll do. And I like the big chunky ones. Where's my chunky dice? All right. I don't see any chunky dice. All right, let's roll this out. Tech dice. No limit yet, huh? And we'll use this so that you can see. And that will be awesome. If I got long range aircraft right away. Yep. All right, here we go. 6, a 1. Do you see that? Yep, a 1. All right. So that goes into United States. Okay, and suddenly I realized I've got all my mechs to place, and so I don't necessarily need this material right here. I do need. We got 1, 2, we got 4. 4. 4 transports would give me 4 mech and 1 infantry. I'll drop out the infantry and put in a thing, and that would give me $1 left over. And I'd have 8 units coming on board. That sounds better. Okay, so I just changed $1 out. I think that makes sense. All right, let's do it. Okay, so then I am going to go right there, and I'm going to do some stuff. So I'm going to bring together the Spanish opposition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The two paratroopers attack at a 2 this time. Finally did that right. The 4 combined arms units. The 1 blue. This blue is a bombardment. It will not roll the second turn. I should somehow designate that. The 3 blues are for the planes. The 1 red is for the diver. There's a diver there, right? There's the diver. Yep. And 2 reds for the bombers. I'm going to put this this one right here for bombardment. So I've got 3. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 and 3 is 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we've got, oh yes, 1 black dice. Gotcha. Okay, so then the bombardment here is a hit. So that's, I will put that off as, let's see, where's my number dice? There we go. Put that off as a hit. Use this as a 1. Okay, that's 1 hit already. And we drop these, the bombardments. Oh, and I'll do other, I haven't seen the other right away. So, yes, I have to take out that 42. Whoops. Okay, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hits. Okay, he's dead. Now let's see what he gets from me. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits by the Spanish. Spain is America. This also takes care of another map disparity in the game, and that's the map disparity of America not being able to earn more money. I mean, they just are so badly, their income just does not go up, and this does take care of it. One of the problems. So obviously the Air Force lands in Gibraltar. I mean the bombers land in Gibraltar. The planes go back on the planes don't. They can go to Gibraltar too, actually. That'll give them fast transport where they need to get to. I don't think I'm going to be attacked by anybody. I'm going to put up a blocker destroyer in 110 as well as the French fleet. Blocker destroyers. So unless he's willing to sacrifice his bombers, that would be yeah. Okay, so let okay. Oh, so let's. I was going to do this attack here. I do have, I think, some subs. 1 sub and 2 subs, and the airplane will go. Um, mm, 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 mm. Philippines or Java? Java is definitely up close. Well, he's got long range aircraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can be able to exchange the. So either way, it's going to be a massive. Okay, so yeah, let's attack that. He doesn't have a lot of destroyers, and I like taking out the destroyer blockers. So let's see, a little opposition. All right, so this is 2 subs and 1 fighter, and then he gets the red dice back. Okay, he does not hit, and I hit, so he is dead. Destroyer dead. Okay. And then the American fleet. The American fleet is going to. Oh, so I can do some non-comp. That's right. I forgot about that. Now I can grab celebs with a destroyer. Okay. That would be US, I think. Although I'm not sure about that rule. I think it might be. I'm not sure that's possible. I forget these complicated political rules sometimes. I'm going to call that mine. Where's No Limit when I need him? Let's see if he's awake. I gotta get onto the other video. It's 5:48. This. I got up at 4 a.m. This is almost taking 2 hours. Okay. Um, Not great. Okay, so I'm going to go with the original plan, which was to forward these troops to 55. Um, FEC. Am I wrong about the turn order? We changed the turn order in my house rule game. No, Schultze wanted to go with something else, so I'm trying to remember the turn order. But the turn order is the same. It's the end. Anzac is the end. So yeah, let's go to Philippines. That feels right. Um, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, you can't make it to Guam from Hawaii. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I'm going to fly this thing down to Queensland. And that will rendezvous, obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up here. Nope. Nope. I'm going to stay with the original plan, which was putting everything off of 55. And I can put a blue chip down there if I find my blue chip. There it is. You know what? Is that right? Is it? I think there's only 2. I think the cruisers were the one that had the double. Yep. Let's stay with that. Do I want to grab that celebs? You know what? Let's keep that loaded until he no until he goes to that's what I want. I want him to go to Calcutta, and then I'm free to pillage. I'm gonna keep that infantry on the boats, so I don't have any fancy moves where he attacks the land without the fort, without the and you got nothing to take with you. All right. Okay, I still have a bomber in the West Coast. Are you up yet? Nope, he's not. I have a bomber and an infantry. I believe an anti-aircraft gun. So, all right. So then the bomber from the West Coast. The bomber from the West Coast goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty sure it makes it down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and so we got a little bit of offensive punch, and I think that's it. I think I'm leaving the infantry, and this is 4 units. This is 2. I'm putting some stuff down 2. Go to East Coast, and the 4 men. Oh wait, I was supposed to take 1 boat over with an infantry and an anti-aircraft gun. That's why I did that. That's right. Would have been good to forget that. There we go. Anti-aircraft gun. Okay, so that leaves me 3 boats. All right. So then I will put I will leave this guy here, and I'll take a mech. over to the other side so that the transport has two next time to take to Hawaii. Where's the bomber? The bomber went to, yes, okay. All right, so then the ships, that's a full 6. That's a full 6 units. Okay, and if I put it over here with the bomber, that would give me more. All right, I think I'm good. Aircraft carrier, destroyer, sub goes to 10. Oh, and the fighter goes to 10 as well. That's way too much of a commitment to the Pacific. And dollar left over. All right, I'm going to actually put this bomber back in the eastern United States. And there's actually, I forgot, there was a transport in 64 that moved up to there. So that would mean, yes, I have enough. So that bomber can go back. There we go. 8. I need 8 coming in. Okay, good. Got $1 left over. As far as I know, I've got this. Still got Philippines. So that means I get the $5 bonus, which is 72 plus the 5, 77 plus 77, 79 plus a saved one. That would be $80. Usually No Limit says, "Look at me," but I am that stuff does not come out of my mouth. So Solo de Gloria. So I think that's $80. And if he was up right now, he'd be able to advise me. Hopefully he gets up in the next few minutes. I'll give him a call. That all looks good to me. And so, yes, let me just check my laptop battery. Battery is good, I think. Yeah. Okay, so then yes, 3, and then the anti-aircraft gun, that's a 4 plus the okay, so then we would move on to UK. I have to buy an $8 bomber for UK. I think I have $30, maybe 31. I'm gonna go with 30, but maybe in the we could talk about that in the WhatsApp chat. So let's see, we have okay right there. Okay, so as far as obviously we're going to buy, I think it's pretty obvious that we have to buy planes. We have to buy a destroyer, 30 plus the 2 planes. We have plenty of infantry. I just need the punch to smack it down. So that would be these, and then the destroyer. I've already got it on the board symbolically on top of a dice that says 8. And that would leave me with $2 or $3. Now, if it's $3, I want an infantry. So I'm going to put the infantry on top of that. If not, then it's $2. So, and I'll symbolize that right here. Okay. So then what are we doing? That is a fair question. So I know that we're doing the obvious stuff. Oh, that's right. I do need to make sure, because I declared war, I have to be aware that, so in his rules, there's regional alliances. Spain is actually allied with the African countries. So Mozambique and Angola are open to influence. So if he grabs those, he's going to be able to grab those countries. So I could go 1, 2, and drop those here. I wanted to take them up here to Spain and oh, and push in, but that did not happen. So yeah, so I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go down here, hit the tank of his, and a mech could go down here, and I cannot block him because I'm in Tanganyika. Although I might be able to block him if I move to. Yes, I can. I can block him if I move to. Because he owns Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, and I can block him if I drop a guy there. 1, 2. Lose transport. Okay, so I'm going to probably do that. Destroyer takes 1 infantry over here. Takes over Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. Okay, so then obviously I want to take over Syria. Get these rotten Italian pieces off the board. This is an infantry. Okay, so then I pull back. I think after that I'll pull back to. Well, I could go to Syria, and then my plane could land in Syria. No, I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so my plane. We cut the cord if I move back. All right, so over here, Japan. Just got to worry about Japan a little bit, I think. Oh. Okay, so then I think that might be my only 2 attacks. Oh, he wants to get out of there. Okay, so let me just check and see if no limit's there. It looks like no limit is up. This is coming in on my video. Hey, how you doing? I don't know if this is going to mess up the feedback, but so I did America. I attacked Spain. I bunched in 55. Dropped some more Navy into West Coast and East Coast. I had a question. I didn't do it. Didn't end up doing it, but I could have grabbed celebs. But what's the political rules on that?
The U.S. can't take slaves.
Can or can't?
Can.
Can. Okay.
Anyone can.
Yeah, I thought there were some funky rules.
After World War. Yeah.
All right. And if I had rolled, if I had rolled, it's turn 4 right now. My dice, my attack would have gone into effect this turn.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Thought so because yours did. Right. Okay. So then, do you remember how much money I had last turn? For England, I said at the end of my video I have $30 income, but I don't remember if I didn't left over. You don't have a tally right there, do you?
No, I don't have a
tally. Okay, I'll check the thing later on. I bought 2 fighters and a destroyer, but if I have 31, I'll buy an infantry as well. Hey, I bought two airplanes in Persia last turn, and the Persian Air Force can go to, what is this, the Caspian Sea, and then Caucasus, then Rostov, and then Bryansk. So the Persian aircraft can make it there.
I have my map right now, so I'm not sure.
Okay. Anyways, I'm taking over. I took a destroyer over to 81 and grabbed Anglo-Egyptian Sudan to block you from rapidly getting to the south, so you can't grab Mozambique and Angola. I took over Syria because you nasty Italians are way too active in the world.
There's nothing there. Come on, real bright.
And I'm considering taking a sub attack against the 112 fleet. It's a 1 in 3 chance. I don't think I should. I'd rather
Who's sub?
the British sub out of 91. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
That fleet I got around there is the German Navy.
The 91 is the what do you have in the German Navy? That's in 112, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I have
you want to be my guess.
Yeah. Be your guess.
Yeah, I only got a sub in it for the
125. Off of 95. All right, I'm gonna go with this. I think that's it for. Did I not put? Oh, the FEC is a battleship in this game. That's right. All right, I think I'm done. I'm gonna move back to. I think I'm gonna go back to Iraq with my forces because Transjordan is only worth $1. The mech and tank will go to Northwest Persia, and the artillery will go to Iraq. The tank in Persia will go to Caucasus. What's that? What's that? Oh, well, you never get the Russian NO. It doesn't exist. It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy created in a board in a rule book that never actually happens. So stupid. Hey, Russia, you get 1 NO and maybe one at the end of the game if it's a miracle. So stupid. Separate those, Larry, in the next edition. No enemy, no allied troops in Russia. $5. Lend lease $5. $10 to Russia. Jeez, Louise. Those people that advised him on Alpha 2 and 1, 2, and 3 were so Axis. Just they were mad Axis men. Okay, the Gibraltar troops will actually go into Spain for the British. The British. Oh yeah, and the Kenyan guy, the guy from Tanganyika takes over the Kenyan territory. Woohoo!
Please.
Oh, I'm on the move. So the 2 transports in 87 picked up the guys in French West Africa, dropped them into French Equatorial Africa. And what else? The planes from Persia fly to Bryansk. The planes from Cyprus fly to Bryansk.
So afraid. Oh, so afraid.
No fear. What are you talking about? I am powerful. I'm gonna zap some lone strain. You know those 4 tanks up in Leningrad. I'll buzz them if you leave them there next turn. Do a little buzz.
Right. I'd like to go be there.
Why don't you? Oh, the sub in 91 goes to 93 to convoy because I like asymmetrical warfare, unlike somebody else. And the plane in plane in Gibraltar will go to. You know what? I'm going to take it to UK, the United Kingdom. That way, the destroyer that's going to be put down will not be left all alone. Okay, so that would be it for UK Europe. And then I would place 2 fighters in Persia, 1 destroyer in the Channel, 110. And then if I get an infantry, I would go into Persia. I'll leave that on the board as a possibility. Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure it should have been because, well, we'll see. So UK is not getting a bonus, even though, it should get bonuses, but it's not getting a
Yeah,
bonus.
sure. It's up to you.
So then I have Brazil and I have Persia, which is $4. I took back Kenya, so I'm down. I took back Sudan. So as far as I see, I'm only down $2.
Yeah, well,
So 28 minus 2 is 26, but then plus 4 is 30. And I could have taken over Portugal.
now, why would you? Why would you?
To earn $2 because the allied income in this game is terrible. So, all right, that would be it. I get $30 as far as I know, and maybe I get 1 more infantry if I can figure out the income, and that would be UK Europe. And then I'm going to do a recap. The recap would be a bunch of artillery, anti-aircraft, 5 anti-aircraft in London, 4 men, 1 mech, and 1 fighter. In 110, there's a destroyer. In Spain, there are 2 infantry and 1 artillery. In 93, there's a sub. In 82, there's 2 transports. In French Equatorial Africa, there are 3 infantry, 1 tank. In Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, there's an infantry. In Kenya, there's an infantry. In Persia, there is 2 fighters. In Iraq, there are 1, 6, 7, 8 men and 2 artillery and 1 anti-aircraft gun. In Syria, there is a single infantry. In Northwest Persia, there's a mech and a tank. In Caucasus, there's a tank. $30, and that would be UK Europe turn 4. And I will shut off the live stream. Oh, and then I got to get on to my other game. Okay, let's see here. Oh, we have someone else. What's this? Rob Gale. Hey, one house rule we always use: starting battleship Germany is in Bismarck and has 3 potential hits. Yeah, I'm not a. I think the German Navy is strong enough. And then
Come on.
there's another one. Sam says, "Keep up the great work. Love your content." Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. All right, I'm going to stop the live stream. That was fun. I am feeling more hopeful than I have been. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do the U.S. Okay, so the U.S. Let me put this down again. It's going to be hard to see. There's nothing I can do about it. I had to do a live stream because I was going to use my phone, my wife's phone, to talk and film, and she actually got up. I got up at 4 a.m. to do this. It took me 2 hours, dude. 2 hours and 12 minutes. And she got up at 5. So I couldn't. So, anyways, there is one infantry and 1 mech in Western United States. Was there anti-aircraft in Western United States on your board? Oh, actually, just check back.
I think it was in Hawaii.
Okay, good. Okay, so
I'm not sure though.
yeah, I'll check your board and let me know. So West Coast, 1 infantry, 1 mech, maybe an anti-aircraft. In 10, there's a sub, destroyer, transport, aircraft carrier, and fighter. In Hawaii Islands, there is 3, 4, 5 infantry and 2 anti-aircraft. In Queensland, there's a bomber. In 55, there is now aircraft. I think it's 2 aircraft carriers, 2 cruisers, 2 destroyers, 1 battleship, and 1 no, 2 fighters. Sorry, there's 2 fighters there on the boats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 2 fighters on the boat. So again, 2 cruisers, 2 fighters, 2 aircraft carriers, 1. Okay, actually, I just saw a third. So my eyesight is not great. No, actually, I know that. Okay, hold on. Should there be three cruisers now? No, three destroyers. Where's my reading glasses? They all look the same to me. Yeah, 3 destroyers, 1 battleship. So 3 destroyers, 1 infantry, 1 battleship, 2 aircraft carriers, 2 fighters, 2 cruisers. Okay, there are 2 subs in 42. I killed your blocking destroyer. What's that?
I had no. Oh, okay, yeah. I was thinking around Japan area.
Yep. So then in Gibraltar there are 3 bombers, 1 tack bomber, dive bomber, and 3 fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let me just make sure. 2, 4. Yeah. That's fine. And then in Spain, there are 3 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 tank, 1 anti-aircraft gun. Oh, shouldn't there be 4? Oh no, there's 3. 3 because I brought 1 over. So I brought an anti-aircraft gun. So 3 infantry, 1 anti-aircraft gun, 2 artillery, 1 tank in Spain.
Hope you brought that in non-com.
Yes, I did. You can watch it. It was rather. It actually lengthened my video because I had to figure out, and I brought in 2 paratroopers. So.
How much crap did you lose?
3 infantry.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was
50% hits.
50% hits. In 101, there's 4 transports, and I did buy a dice. I missed. In the East Coast, there are 4. I'm sorry, 3 mech, 4 infantry, and 1 anti-aircraft. And I had $80 because you didn't take Philippines, so I have a lot of money.
Yeah, well, there's a reason for that.
Yeah, the whole Calcutta crush. We'll see what happens. See if I care about Calcutta. What's it make? $5 with your? Do I care about whether you capture $5?
It builds 3.
Yeah, 3 units. What's that do? Not much.
That scares you. That's what it does.
Not so much, actually. Not so much at this point in time. All right, I'm going to end the live stream. $80. All right, guys. Thanks for your comments. Okay. Where is my? What's that?
You're turning at 5 o'clock, not 4 o'clock here.
Oh, that's
why I wasn't up.
Gotcha. I don't see my cursor. This need a. Where's my cursor?
And just make your wife mad. You'll find your cursor.
No. All right. Well, I think I might have to go in my room and get a mouse. All right, I'm going to close the laptop and hope that closes.